This is Berania Barraza reporting a few hours before our Rams take on the Shadow Hill Knights. On the line tonight, the league championship. But before we recap the game, let's meet up with some of our soccer players. Hi, my name is Berania Barraza, and right now I'm in Little Tokyo, and behind me is the Sanrio store. And as you can see, there's a long line of people waiting to get inside to get some of their Japangeles x Gudetama collaborations. With the rise of women entering college and the work field, it's a surprise to find out that women only make 25% of the animation industry. To shine some light on this topic, I interviewed 4 women studying animation at Cal State Fullerton. Saidamar were considered one of the lucky ones. Like many travelers who are still stuck in a foreign country, Said's cousin and newly wedded wife are still currently stuck in Pakistan, waiting for the next flight to get back home. This has been Berania Barraza, and this is The Report. Once Nintendo restocks on their Nintendo Switch consoles, you too will be able to play Animal Crossing's New Horizons. This has been Berania Barraza reporting for The Report. With campus laws restricting the use of scooters, skateboards, and other forms of single transportation, Michael Quintero investigates the current regulations of skating on campus. Stick around, we'll be right back with an intriguing story about another club on campus revolving around video games and esports. But before we get to that story, here's a word from our sponsor. Up next, Devin Puente covers the controversy surrounding the happiest place on earth, Disneyland, and how ticket prices are affecting its customers. Rodolfo is a proud owner of Señor Taqueria and current DACA recipient. DACA stands for Deferred Action of Childhood Arrivals, a legal status granted to people who were brought to the United States as children without any proper legal documentation.
I've had DACA since 2012. What it is, it allows me to live here in the United States with a work permit, and that allows the ability to make a living, to interact with everyone around me without the fear of getting deported.
With the help of DACA, he was able to create his business.
I've been running my business for 7 years. When I finally got DACA, that's when I started making moves. And eventually the opportunity of buying this truck came along. The first 3 years of running it was really tough, especially because I had no experience in the food industry. It was very tough, but eventually, I got a great team. Started to gain the trust of the community.
Now Rodolfo, along with his crewmates, have become a staple part of his community.
He has really good service. He's very kind to everybody. He speaks to everybody not like a customer, like more like a friend, which everybody likes that about him.
Me gusta porque él se va más tarde y nos da tiempo para comer. Si no, nos quedamos de comer. Me encantan los burritos, de que las probamos no hemos cambiado.
As years passed, Rodolfo's fear increased with the uncertainty of his legal status.
I personally just want real change in regards to our situation. I think that it's not a solution. It's nothing that really protects us because it still leaves us vulnerable to any change in the policy.
Though Rodolfo was granted legal status to stay and work legally, he wasn't granted the ability to vote and travel like U.S. citizens despite living in the United States for 21 years, hindering his ability to grow outside his comfort zone.
So, yeah, DACA has definitely been life-changing for me, but it's still very limiting. I still can't visit my family in Mexico. And being able to travel and to learn from other cultures, it's part of growth. So we are definitely being hindered in that aspect.
Rodolfo hopes to encourage other DACA recipients to let their voices be heard.
I think that us as DACA recipients, we need to make our voices more heard, and we need to be more proactive about what we want and what I believe that we deserve, which is a pathway to citizenship.
Rodolfo hopes he can bring awareness to the fear that dreamers face.
For me, I'm going to continue to try to see how I can make an impact and how I can voice my story so that people know about what it is to be us.
With DACA getting reinstated, a new wave of recipients are on their way to getting legal status for the first time in the United States. Though the government has yet to reach an agreement on how DACA recipients should be granted a pathway to citizenship, many dreamers are hoping to get an answer soon. My name is Berania Barraza, and this is OC News. Hi, my name is Verania Paraza, and right now I'm in Little Tokyo, and behind me is the Sanrio store. And as you can see, there's a long line of people waiting to get inside to get some of their Japangeles x Gudetama collaborations.
Japangeles is a lifestyle clothing brand. We base it off of Japanese culture and Los Angeles lifestyle.
There were many exciting activities at the Gudetama x Japangeles event.
So yeah, there was a spin a wheel with Gudetama. You can win, stickers, tumbler mugs. We flew in Amy, the creator of Gudetama. She was signing a custom egg, with your name on it. And it was DJ, there was drinks and food and stuff, and it was a great time.
And there were many excited fans who were anticipating the collab.
So when I found out there's Japangeles and my favorite character, Gudetama, I really wanted to come. Found out the creator was here. That was definitely something that I wanted to kind of have the experience of having.
Well, me and my mom got here at 12:30, and so we got in line like right away when we got here. I was number 1 originally.
Soy súper fan de Sanrio y los eventos me gustan mucho y la colaboración que hicieron con ellos nos ha gustado bien mucho.
So why are people so obsessed with this egg?
Really, it's just a lazy egg, and I'm down with this concept. I'm like, oh, this is like my spirit animal. This is great. So, yeah.
After the event, many Japangeles fans were excited to see more collaborations in the future. Here are some of the collabs that they want to see.
So if I were to say a Sanrio and Japangeles collab, I would say Aggretsuko.
I would love to see Japangeles Akira or like a Japangeles Gundam collaboration.
My Melody.
Even if you couldn't make it to the collaboration event, the Sanrio store located in Little Tokyo will continue to sell the collaboration in store and online. And if you want to follow what the other collab Japangeles end up announcing, you can follow them on their Instagram for more information.